Hi, Brenda.
Hey, I couldn't really get anywhere until I moved down here. So I'm in the Sunshine State now, and just for like the past couple months. And it's honestly made all the difference. Like now I'm glasses free, indoors, outdoors, social environments, like daytime, nighttime, driving, everything.
You really do get around. I'm a little envious. So now in Florida.
So I was wondering which Jake I'm going to get, like the one where you're in a podcast where you're like super polite or the one where you're just ranting. No, I'm really impressed actually. You're still out there.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, how is this still going on? Where you started out with diopters and where you're at currently, and then
Started at -2. I don't really know a number right now, but I'm glasses free. I have some in my car. They're -1s. I wear them sometimes. Oh yeah, and this started because I sent you that I passed the DMV test, the vision test at the DMV. So
yay. Oh yeah, that's
yes.
an important
So,
one, because amongst the endless complaining, everybody has a way to complain about everything. Like either you didn't start with diopters high enough, and that's why it doesn't count. Right. Or it's like you still wear glasses sometimes, so that doesn't count. But here we have an actual, like the DMV said you don't need glasses.
Oh yeah, to how I found all of this. It was kind of funny. I was sitting in a LASIK place. Like I was just so fed up with glasses, and I had made myself an appointment to go and get one of these free like LASIK consultations. And I was sitting literally in the waiting room just waiting for my turn. And I was sitting on my phone Googling like there's gotta be another way, there's gotta be something out there. And that's how I actually found you and found Endmyopia. And that's when I think I signed up for this like free 7-day, right?
My genius
where you
emails,
send out your genius email where everybody is like,
how long ago did you start?
How I got glasses, that's like almost 20 years now. Like, oh, it's actually really embarrassing. So my friend at school got glasses. Right? I could see fine. This insecure child that was like, my friend at school, she got glasses, I want glasses. So I went home and started telling them, hey, the board is blurry, I can't see anything at school. And they were like, oh no, we'll take you to get glasses. I was like, yes. So they take me, right? This eye doctor's like, test me. And he's like, oh, she can see just fine. She doesn't myopia or anything. He was like, oh, it's super minimal. It was like 0.25, 0.75 or whatever. I was like, no, but I really can't see. Oh, and I was doing this thing where I was kind of pretending. So he would like put the lenses on. I could see everything. I was like, I don't know what it says. So, because I just wanted to wear glasses.
Worst episode of this whole thing ever. Like you're just...
It's the worst episode. Here's what...
Worst one. Yeah. Well, that was an interesting story, I would say. All the way from faking it into glasses to almost getting LASIK to getting out of it. Worth it. We could have probably done this semi-professionally and like on point in 20 minutes, and people loved it instead of this, which is how we really do things. So I'm kind of happy.
I'm glad you like it, but final words. I guess dry eye is a thing too. Like that good thing I made these terrible notes because I actually just saw it saying dry eye. It's one of those things that I feel like had me kind of plateaued for a while, I think.
Right. How'd it happen? What'd you do about it? I'm asking questions.
Nice, very good. Right, but in general, I know that when my eyes are super dry, just from like lack of sleep or, being dehydrated or whatever, that affects it a lot too.
A lot. Yeah. Dry eyes is no good.
Yeah.
The tear fluid layer is part of the total refraction, is meant to be. Right. Like, so if you're missing some of the tear fluid layer, your vision's worse than it actually should be. And eye drops are not super ideal. There's some eye drops that actually can affect your tear fluid production. I don't know enough of the details. Like I can't suggest that there's malice involved there, that you actually get dependent on eye drops. So you got to be careful with not overusing them. And then there's some eye drops that have some ingredients that you really want to avoid. Forgot the giant technical terms. I wrote about it before. So you want to be careful about the ingredients of eye drops and not getting like dependent on them. So if you have dry eyes, regularly trying to change the environment or whatever is causing that.
Yeah,